Okay, time is 4 o'clock. Let's call the meeting to order.
Roll call, Mayor Ambrosio Hernandez.
Present.
Commissioner Michael Pacheco.
Present.
Commissioner Bobby Carrillo.
Here.
Commissioner Ramiro Caballero.
Present.
Commissioner Daniel Chavez.
Here.
Commissioner Ricardo Medina.
Present.
Commissioner Itza Flores.
Present.
We have a quorum.
Great. Closer. Pledge of allegiance.
Pledge of allegiance.
Wake up.
Everybody forgot it's been so long since we had
That California time.
Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. Okay, look for prayer.
Good.
Thank you. Gracious God, we come before you today with grateful hearts for the city of Pharr and the people we serve. We ask for your steady hand to guide this meeting. Give us the wisdom to make right decisions, the humility to listen to one another, and a sincere heart for every neighbor in our community. May our work today bring peace, safety, and hope to every home in our city. Amen.
Amen.
All right, next we're going to call up under proclamations, Erica Trevino. We're here for a proclamation on proclaiming April 5th, 2026 as a Pharr Chung Neurodevelopmental Syndrome Awareness Day. You all want to join us up here? Is Bobby going to read that?
Is that them back there?
Yes.
Pásale. ¿No venís su grupo también?
We have the whole group. Yes.
Yeah, you bring them out.
Everybody, come on. Got the whole gang.
Yeah, I like your colors.
Thank you.
They're pretty. Yeah, pásale para frente.
Go to the second.
I need a side, yeah, because you're. Get the baby.
Everybody on this side?
Sí, pásale, pásale.
Yeah.
Great. You want to introduce your team and
Yes, so this is my family. We got uncles, grandmas, parents, aunts, family, everyone, grandparents.
great.
And this is Jordan.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Hi, Jordan.
What's the letters, the
Um,
acronyms for?
This is Pharr-Chung neurodevelopment syndrome. Basically, it's a genetic gene that is rare. Jordan is the only one here in the state of Texas and the RGV Valley. This was identified in 2016. I have been in the past years try to bring awareness and stuff, but again, I stand alone. But as in time has grew, we've become stronger every day and show awareness that, you know, we don't stand alone just because he's by himself. We stand together as a family. It caused development issues. You know, he is going to be 13, so he's actually half of his age. So it's been growth issues, mental delay, and development delay, and everything. But they've always said he wasn't going to walk and talk. He is walking and talking. So that's why I try to share everyone that there's always a will, there's a way, only in the faith of God and having faith to be here today. And he's done what no other child from ONCDS can do.
That's very nice. Very nice that you stick up
Thank
for your
you.
family and deal with.
Thank you.
It's interesting, right? Because
Yes.
when you're on a journey by yourself,
Yes.
you're by yourself, and
Definitely.
you have to stick your neck out and do what's best for your family.
Yes.
And this is where you and I are alike as a city.
Thank you.
The city will always do what's in the best interest of the city for you guys. So a lot of people, I'm sure, that have come to you
Yes.
and they tell you that you should stop,
Yes.
right? Or you shouldn't have done
I
it.
had. Yes.
And that's not in the best interest of some other entity, right? Which is irrelevant to you because it's your family. Well, Pharr feels the same way as you. This is why we do what we do for our residents in every capacity. We're interested in working with partners, yes. We're interested in helping other families, but they have to be in alignment. And when they're not in alignment, it is irrelevant what their opinion is, and we really don't care what they have to say or do, because we will always put, like you're doing, Pharr families first. And it's never going to change, because that's the way it's supposed to be. So I'm very delighted to have you here, and we're very supportive.
Thank
And you're a great example of what every family should be doing in
Thank
every
you.
community, standing up for their families.
Yes.
So
Thank you
congratulations to you.
Thank you so
And
much.
it's going to be a great journey for you, you'll see,
Thank
for
you
the whole
so
family,
much.
especially for him.
It's been a journey. It's been a
See.
lot. It's very heavy. A lot of doubts, a lot of downs and
I bet.
downs. But you know what? I say no. Mama Bear is gonna be here and fight till I can, and that's what we're here to to do that, and he's been in part of city his whole life, so that's why I feel like this is the best opportunity for us to show you guys that there is someone rare here and someone different that is better than you guys can ever imagine. And so I wanted to introduce you guys to my son.
Well, thank you for introducing him. Being different and unique doesn't make you
Oh, no.
bad. It
As a matter of
doesn't.
fact, it stands you out.
Yeah.
And that's what I've always said. You know, he was meant to stand out, and that's where I'm here to make him stand out. And these wonderful colors, obviously, because that's
Yes.
what OCNDS is here to become a family, and we unite together.
Some people choose the easy route, and we understand it's a family choice.
Yes.
No different than the city. You can always take an easy route, but we always seem to be, again, in alignment with your vision of your family, that everybody counts. Everybody should be at the same level,
Yes.
playing field.
Yes.
And so, qué bonito que están aquí
Thank
como
you.
familia. So,
Thank you.
estamos con mucho orgullo.
Thank you
To
so
have
much,
you here.
Mayor.
Okay. So, who's reading this?
Yeah, and I just want to thank you for being here, you know.
Yes.
And it's really amazing how much support you have, and that really shows all the love that, you know, your son has and all the support,
Yes.
which, you know, going forward is not just about the boy, it's about the family.
Yes.
And I'm very happy and proud that all of y'all are here today. And, you know, whatever we can as the city of Pharr, resource, that we can help, you know, please reach out to us.
Thank
And,
you.
you know, it means a lot. And a lot of
Same
times
to me.
people just take everything for granted, and, you know, that's not true.
No, I agree.
And so thank you for being here.
Well, thank you for having us. We're proud and more than welcome for having us here. It's a big opportunity.
Okay.
And thank you.
So, I don't know if you know, but Dr. Caballero is a neonatologist. He takes care of little babies when they're born in the ICU. So, he's intimately familiar with high risk, you know, babies and high risk individuals and the stress that gets involved and the dynamics that happen in a family unit.
Yes.
And it's always, and I'm sure you'll agree with me, it's always so nice to see the family as a unit come together for their loved ones. You know, you're not abandoning anybody.
No.
Yes, it's easy to stay with the in crowd, but it's hard to go
Some
outside.
people decide to have that. They decide to just keep it closed doors and keep it within. But in the end of the day, he was born rare, and I feel like the people should know that. And I
Yeah.
feel like expressing it is the best feeling. Jordan, I mean, he is known since elementary. I've been doing years every year walks around myself. I think we just joined last year the All Abilities Walk, which I appreciate that because I feel like everyone's had their own different walk. That when you guys made the All Abilities Walk, it made me feel welcome because it was not just one certain syndrome, it was all. So basically, you guys opened that door for me. So I wanted to appreciate that too. Thank you.
All right.
Thank There's a proclamation I'm going to be
Yes.
reading. So,
Yes.
and also you educated me because, you know,
Yeah.
No,
You
of
know,
course.
it's like-
If you have any
and I
questions,
thought
let me know.
I knew
I'm more than
a
I'm
lot of
welcome to-
things, but today I learned something that I didn't know. So,
Awesome.
whereas Okur-Chung neurodevelopmental syndrome (OCNDS) is an ultra-rare genetic syndrome, first identified in April 5th, 2016. Whereas OCNDS is a lifelong condition that changes the trajectory of families' lives forever. It is caused by a mutation of the CSNK2A1 gene. OCNDS is characterized by severe speech delay or inability to speak, global developmental delays, epilepsy, autism spectrum disorder traits, behavioral challenges, and feeding difficulty. And whereas parents and caregivers of OCNDS patients have assumed roles they never imagined. They are advocates, nurses, champions, therapists, fundraisers, researchers, trailblazers, teachers, and paperwork experts. And whereas with the discovery of the gene that causes OCNDS in 2016, we now reach an unprecedented and historic moment in time where we can accelerate the path to treatment, as there is potential to treatment that removes the effect of the genetic mutation. Whereas CSNK2A1 Foundation organizes an annual global observance of OCNDS and Awareness Day on April the 5th, 2026. And whereas the City of Pharr recognizes the patients, caregivers, medical professionals, researchers, and individuals working to combat OCNDS in our state and encourage people to raise awareness and support for those affected. and their families in our communities. Now, therefore, I, Ramiro Caballero, on behalf of Ambrosio Hernandez, Mayor of the City of Pharr, virtue authority vested in me and the mayor, on behalf of the City Commission, do hereby proclaim April 5th, 2026 as OCNDS Awareness Day.
All right.
For you.
They're a big group. How are we gonna, we want them in the picture for sure. Where's, yeah, where's media? I can't see people because, oh, so we want them here so we get, in layers, so we can get their photo, okay? Yeah, I'll give it, and I guess,
You know, now they're actually introducing genes that
Yeah.
are missing into the chromosomes. That's the future. 20, 20, 30 years ago, all this genetic disorder might be treated. Cystic fibrosis, they're already doing a lot of developmental
Down syndrome because it's a thing of that chromosome.
It's like a puzzle. You try to find out what's missing.
They didn't tell you yet to wear socks to cover this because they didn't tell you that if you're missing socks, you gotta go. I know. Hey, we're on number 20. Hopefully.
Bobby, you can stand. You guys are, oh, you can go right behind them. You'll come out. You don't come to the front? Having an Easter egg hunt? When's this? Oh, this weekend. Shit, I'm out of town.
Thank you for coming.
Yes. Thank you for being a great mom.
Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you.
No, thank you so much.
No, thank you for what you're doing. That's
Thank you
awesome.
so much. I'll keep trying to push.
Yes, definitely.
You do. You do that. Okay, what's
All right,
next?
anybody for public testimony?
Yes. I've got 3 individuals that did sign up. The first individual is Ms. Ninfa Gallegos Rodriguez, and she signed up to speak on item number 7E.
Okay.
Good afternoon, Mayor, Commissioners. Gentlemen, I'm here to urge you to please take action on this Pharr Animal Shelter Advisory Committee and continue moving forward to help the community, our community, and the voiceless.
Yeah, just, there you go.
Rescuers like myself
Of course.
are in urgent need of support to combat the overpopulation of animals. And euthanasia rates are shelters are maxed out, euthanasia rates are higher, loose animals has increased, and along with this, we're also seeing a rise in animal cruelty. And also, as far as transporting animals to other rescues up north, we are having more difficulty in doing that because they are facing issues themselves due to the enormous intakes of animals from Texas that they receive. And so by you all taking action in this community, you will support animal rescues and as well as empower your members to implement solutions to rectify this crucial situation that we are in, and as well as ensuring that we have a healthier, safer community as well as society, along with
Your time is up, ma'am.
protecting animal welfare. Thank you
Great.
for your time.
Yes, thank you. Great. Who else?
Okay. Second individual is Mr. Ned Munoz, and he signed up to speak on item number 7A.
7A, what's that say?
Thank you. Yes, Ned Munoz with Charter Communications. Y'all might know us by our customer-facing brand, Spectrum.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we are the largest private employer in the city and love being here.
Good.
I did want to speak with our concerns on item 7A.
Sure.
The current ordinance right now requires subdivision developers to design an escrow conduit to the city network.
Correct.
This would expand that to all buildings with a slab foundation and require not only the dedication of the conduit, but also of the fiber to the Pharr net, to the city network. This brings up a lot of legal concerns. Under the state statutes, the city is statutorily required to provide open, comparable, non-discriminatory, and competitively neutral access to the public right-of-way, which expressly includes any utility easement in which the city holds an interest. Mandating that private developers and builders install this fiber exclusively dedicated to the city's own competing broadband provider is not a neutral exercise. And both the city would be using its regulatory authority over the land development to subsidize a commercial for-profit enterprise that it owns. This raises serious questions of self-dealing, regulatory overreach, and potentially an unconstitutional taking of private property. Stifling competition limits provider options, is going to hurt the consumer. It will also raise housing prices, and both the ordinance and the proposed modification are in conflict with applicable statutes, subjecting the city to legal actions should someone want to prevent that.
Your
But I'll
time is up,
conclude-
Mr. Munoz.
I'll just conclude by saying that we look forward to working with y'all, with all the stakeholders, in order to provide something that follows law, has the market work, and provides good, fair, level playing field. So I thank you for your time.
Yes, thank you. And thank you for your opinion. Thank you. It's
Yeah.
it's a good opinion,
Yes.
but not the one that I'm concerned about. For the president of Pharr, we've always been in compliance with all federal, state, municipal law. I ain't worried about it. We're fine. We are and will continue to do what's in the best interest of Pharr. When this endeavor was started, go back and read your history books because it's in there. We contacted all our communication partners, and because they're great. I mean, I use them. Everybody uses them. They're great. And I clearly remember when we started this endeavor, the response was, it is not in their best interest. As they spoke, they said, it is not in our best financial interest. The return on investment is not there for us to start in South Pharr, putting a fiber optic network in, because it doesn't make enough money for us. And that's fine. That was their choice. So we then moved on and did what we had to do for the residents of Pharr and for PSJ specifically, in an area that was deemed the worst connected area in the United States, and we've never looked back. We will always be in full compliance with the law. People are entitled to their opinions, and we love everybody. Everybody can come and work and develop in the city of Pharr, but at the end of the day, like any other municipality, any other county, we will be doing what is in our best interest. We're not here to break laws. I mean, we're government, for God's sakes. We're not in that business of doing that. And we are our own tax entity, and we will invest in what is necessary for our residents. And some people may like it, some would don't. And if people don't like it, then come put your infrastructure in. Nobody stops you from putting infrastructure in. You're correct. You have the right of way. Well, then do it. Come put your $1 million in and help everybody out. There's many models, right? McAllen has a great model. Brownsville has their own model, and Cameron County as well, as far as Rio Grande Valley is, right? There's many national models that can be used. And we will always look forward to working with anybody who wants to work with the city of Pharr, hand in hand. But we will never work beneath somebody. We can work with you in collaboration, and we look for it. We welcome it, but it has to be in the best interest of Pharr. And so we're still very excited, and we're still moving forward. Nothing will change the fact of progress happening in Pharr. But we do always have our doors open. I've said it even 10 years ago. We always have our door open. We are always willing to sit down with any partner that wants to enhance our cities, residents, infrastructure. We absolutely open, the door is open. We just never had anybody come knock on the door willing to sit down and have that conversation, just so everybody knows in the public. We've never had that
Well, we're
to
happy
this
to
day.
do that. We're happy to do
Yeah,
that.
so we'll be
to
happy
make
to sit down
ourselves
with you guys
available.
anytime.
It's that exclusive dedication, which we believe runs afoul of the state statute, and I think we can work on that and
Yeah, well,
look forward to
but-
working with y'all in order to
But like we said,
address it.
everybody's entitled to their opinion. We're fine. Nothing will change in what we're doing, except the exception is we want to work with the private sector. We have no problems working with the private sector, but it must be in the best interest of FAR. And I don't mean me, right, personally. I mean the residents, because that's ultimately the bosses, the residents of FAR, right?
Yeah.
And they're whether you realize it or not, and I'm sure you have data. And I see my good friend JD, who I have utmost respect for. Our clients, they can be viewed many different ways, but our clients are, at the end of the day, we get exceptional reviews, and the private sector wants it, and the housing developers are also helping. I've not had not one, for the resident FAR to know, not one complaint from a developer or somebody in the private sector or a business or anybody feeling that they've been coerced or they've been forced. At the contrary, they want it. We're just not going fast enough. That's our problem. It's the other way around. But regardless of that success, I'm telling you openly, we still have an open door policy. We still will work with anybody who's willing to work with FAR to make our city better. We know you guys in that industry, you're ahead of us many, many years, and you're the experts at it, and I'm sure you do it very well. And there's probably some things we will learn from you, right? And especially we collaborate, absolutely, right? But in no shape or form are we changing anything we're doing except to work with the private sector if that's what you want to do, right?
Well, we
Because we
certainly-
do. I mean, we have no problems with that.
Well, we certainly look forward to working with y'all in order to address any.
You tell us when you want to meet, we're available.
But, FAR is a very important city to us. Obviously, we have our
Yes.
call center here. We have our
Yes.
operations center.
I know.
Love the city and look forward to working with y'all.
So do we, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Okay?
Next, we have Mr. Mario Barragan, signed up to speak on item 7A.
7A. Wait, is that something? Oh,
Same one.
hi.
Good afternoon, and Mayor and Commissioners, and
How are
thank
you,
you
sir?
for the opportunity to speak. Mario Barragan, Director of External and Legislative Affairs for AT&T.
Oh, same company. Okay, sorry.
So AT&T supports FAR's growth and goal of expanding reliable broadband. Our concern with this ordinance and the proposed amendment is that it goes beyond reasonable construction standards by effectively steering new developments towards the city's network. The amendment would require conduit fiber and the equipment for the city system in new construction projects, thus creating a competitive imbalance by using regulatory authority to provide one provider a built-in infrastructure advantage. The escrow and approval requirements also shift costs onto developers and ultimately residents and businesses through higher lot prices, higher rents, or delayed projects. In addition, withholding certificates of occupancy and imposing daily fines over telecom installation issues can delay occupancy and discourage development over disputes completely unrelated to building safety. Finally, this structure is contrary to state policy. The state's declared policy under the Utilities Code, the Local Government Code, and elsewhere is to promote competition and reduce regulation, not to entrench a government-owned network at private expense. An ordinance that mandates exclusive city infrastructure while forcing private providers to fund parallel build-outs is difficult to reconcile with state policy. FAR can expand broadband without picking winners, and we urge you to make standards provider neutral and pro-growth. Thank you.
Thank you for your commentary. Most people, I know we're not going to interact. It's far more credible when you don't read a script. When you speak from the heart, just say what you're going to say. And don't be redundant with the previous speakers that are here, because you're saying the same thing. It's not as though it's going to change anything. It's like you must have 30 people say it, and it's still not going to happen. And it doesn't look very good on your side of the fence. If you have something to say, then be articulate. Don't be repetitive. You don't need a speech. I have a speech. Just say what you mean, because you should know what you're going to say. And again, we stand with our statement that we articulated to the gentleman before you. We are here to work with any private sector, anybody, as long as it's in the best interest so far. We respect people's comments and their, at the end of the day, their opinion, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's an opinion. And you're more than welcome to say it, but I'll listen to it as mayor anyways, I'll listen to it. But at the end of the day, the commission will do what's in the best interest of Pharr. And it may not align with your perspective is on a certain ordinance that's being changed. And we understand that. And we ask that we be mutually respectful of each other. And rather than being at odds, we could have met before. We could have met months or years before and sorted out, because it hasn't been as though the public doesn't know what we've been doing. We've been doing it with grants and paying it ourselves as residents of Pharr. Everybody could have come to the table and said, you know what, we want to work with your impoverished communities. We don't care about the net revenue we're going to make, and what you're entitled to, right? I'm pretty sure I have shares of AT&T. We all want to make a profit. We understand that. But when those things came up, when those concerns were here, nobody was at the table. We were left on our own. We didn't complain. The public knows this. The city of Pharr residents know this. We've taken a chin and paid for everything ourselves. We will continue doing that. But everything has a solution to it. But the proper way of doing it is coming forward with a solution or an option of how it would work best for both parties involved. Not, in my opinion, not just making commentary that's irrelevant. We know the law. And you have legal teams, so do we. And I don't like doing that type of pandering back and forth. I'd rather have productive conversation where if you really are serious, number one, you should have been here before, right? The train already left. Number two, if you still want to jump on the train, well, then let's set up a meeting and let's bring something meaningful. I don't know what you want. I don't know what it is that makes your stockholders happy, right? I have no idea. But if there's something that you're the expert at this, if there's something that you believe could enhance what we're doing, because we're not going to stop. That's not going to happen. But if there's something we can do in a collaborative manner, again, we're open to it. But you got to set up a meeting and bring data forward. We've never said no. I have an open door policy. We've never said no to anybody from the private sector who wants to work with the city of Pharr. We haven't to this day. We just can't always agree on everything, right? That's any relationship. But I would urge you, like I told your colleague before, if you guys want to talk, we should just talk. But please bring solution. Don't just bring complaints. Nobody in a relationship likes that. Just complaints. If you have something to say, at least bring 3, 4, bring something to the table so we can at least, you can look at your stockholders straight in the face. I can look at my residents and say, look, we met in a positive meeting. We discussed all issues because they care about you. They don't just care about profit. They really do care about you. They have their buildings here in Pharr. They pay taxes. They do. They could have chosen any other place. They're here. And now they're meeting with us and they want to help us out, meaning you, the residents, because you're not helping me personally out. It has nothing to do with me. But that's meaning dialogue. And again, we're still offering the olive branch. If you guys want to talk, you want to meet, well, then let's set up an appointment, JD. It's not that hard to do. Everybody has my number. You know that, right? Because of my other job. Everybody has it. My phone's never rang from AT&T saying, we would love to talk to you or recommission. Nothing has ever happened. So I would urge you, if that's what you guys want to do, once again, as I told the gentleman before that, let us know. We're here. The meeting will be ending, right? And after we finish, we can sit and chit-chat and set up some parameters of what you guys believe is in the best interest of your company and my residents of Pharr. We're open to it.
I do appreciate your initial feedback. I'll take that as constructive feedback. And we look forward to doing that, taking you up on that and seeing how we can work together on this. And so we'll definitely be reaching out for those meetings.
Absolutely. JD, do you have any commentary? Out of respect for our friendship.
Yeah, I didn't make it in time. I just got off the plane to sign up by 3 o'clock.
See.
But you and I did meet with Alex Mead when he was city manager about a public-private partnership. At the time, maybe it wasn't a solution for you, but I did come with solutions. And maybe that wasn't in line of what you were thinking. But we have been talking to the city about
The issue with the public-private partnership is, I mean,
But you referred to that word having come to you.
Just you know,
I did meet with you. I did meet with you.
Okay, but hold on, sir.
Upstairs.
But that's not what we said we were going to do. We never ever were interested in a public partnership. The way, hold on, JD, hold on, because we need to be honest about this. Okay, if that worked for McAllen, that was fine. We were way ahead of the game of what we envisioned for Pharr, and when we said to the private sector when we were going to do it, you should do it first because this is what you do. It's in your best interest to do it. And you guys said no. It was very clear for
We did
financial.
not say no.
Okay.
AT&T did not say
That was said no. Then we said very clearly, if you don't do it, we're gonna do it. And it has to be in the best interest of FAR.
right.
I'm just being honest with you.
Well,
I don't know anything about any
But a
meetings,
comment
and that's
was
why I
said
wanna have the
about-
meeting.
A comment is said about solutions not coming in the past,
Correct.
but you and I have met, and Alex Mead upstairs before that, to talk about possible solutions. Anyway, I agree with you. I think we should meet to
See.
try to do the betterment of
Yeah.
this community, and whatever we can do to help, we'd appreciate it, because I think this is we could win with this situation.
I
All
believe
of us
so.
could.
But I'm not gonna call you a liar, sir. Don't call me a liar, because I don't remember
I'm
the
not
meeting.
calling you a liar.
Yeah,
I'm just saying
you know
that
my
we
quotas,
we
because
did
otherwise
meet.
I wouldn't have said it.
Well,
But that's okay.
Earlier you made a comment about.
I
us
did,
not
and I
coming-
still stand by it. I'm not changing it.
But we did meet and talk about possible solutions.
Okay.
Okay.
Not in my world, but it is what it is,
Okay.
okay? But regardless, I just want to make sure that, because you are within the city of FAR as a company, and we do respect our individual companies, and we want to do business with our partners, but our door still is open for us to discuss something, but let's dialogue,
Got it.
okay? So when are you gonna do that?
I talked to your city council about talking about this after the meeting, or setting up a meeting soon after this.
Oh, we can talk after the meeting if you want to talk.
Sure.
Because I'm sure you're prepared, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yeah.
after the meeting.
Okay.
And your colleagues are invited. We'd love to have them.
I can't speak for them, but
Sir, we need every decision maker. All right, anybody else? Any other
That's it.
items? All right.
Any public hearings?
No, sir.
Nope.
Okay.
All right, under city manager's report, we have item 5A, submission of sales tax collection report for February 2026, 5.08 year-to-date true growth.
Good.
Any questions? We have Jameson here, can answer those.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Mayor Commission, I want to highlight a few organizational changes here for you guys that we've missed out on the last few weeks, but want to share with you, first and foremost, our former media director, Yudi, is now the Director of International Commercial Development, serving under the administration office, so we want to congratulate her on her new role and all of the time that she did in media and the great things that she did with the Office of City Communications. So thank you, Yudi, for your hard work, and we look forward to you serving in this new capacity and all the great things that you're going to do for the city of Pharr.
Judy, you want to say any comments to your family or anybody? Sure. The expectation is that you travel to Mexico, right, and abroad for this job?
Yes, good afternoon, Mayor, Commission, Yuri Gonzalez, Director of International Commercial Development. Wasn't expecting to be called, but now that I've been granted this opportunity, I want to start off by saying thank you to our mayor, to our leadership, to Cindy Garza Reyes, who has been instrumental in this transition from our Office of City Communications and now serving in a different capacity. Yes, I'm excited, and it's going to be a very interesting role. It's one that has never been done in the past. It's a newly created department working hand in hand with the Pharr International Bridge and our Economic Development Corporation team. And so I've been working closely with them for a few months, and so this role will consist in some travel to Mexico. Obviously, it's international, strengthening our
right.
international partnerships. I'm a little nervous, I don't know why. Strengthening our international partnerships, really identifying those international developments, investments in the great city of Pharr, and ultimately enhancing our economic growth. That's what we want, not only with the Pharr International Bridge, EDC, our Chamber of Commerce, and working together as a solid entity to bring more investment to the city of Pharr, tourism, collaborations, partnerships, and keep putting Pharr on the map, not only here in the city of Pharr and the region, but internationally as well. So a lot of work to do, but I'm excited, and once again, thank you for the opportunity. I'm sure the media department is going to do great now under the direction of Kenya, so I'm excited and nervous.
All right.
Thank you.
And with that, we'd like to acknowledge Kenya Gomez, who's now in charge of our Office of City Communications. So welcome and thank you for your service, and we know you're going to do great things. So,
Fair? No?
and then next, we want to introduce. I'm going to ask our new Human Resource Director, Laura Parra, to come up to the podium and introduce herself to you guys. She replaces Veronica Ramirez, who served our HR department diligently, and we want to welcome Laura and introduce her here to you all and to our community.
There you go.
Yes, there we go. Good afternoon, Mayor and Commissioners. My name is
afternoon.
Laura Parra.
Yes.
I am the new City Director for Human Resources. I am extremely excited and humbled to be part of such an amazing city and continue the support for our departments and essentially our residents. So I'm excited, right? I've been here for 4 weeks, a month, and I'm already hitting the floor running because of all the exciting things that are happening. So I'm excited to continue the work and excited to work with each and every one of you all. So thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Laura. Welcome. All right, next we have item 5B. We're going to have Kayla come up and introduce our Trailblazer of the Month recognition.
Mm-hmm.
Good afternoon, Commission, Mayor.
Hi.
Kayla Khalife, Director of the Office of Strategic Excellence for the record. And it is my absolute honor and pleasure to be introducing the month of March Trailblazer recipient. This recipient is being recognized for his impact with his customers internally and externally, our partners as well. He has been nominated for this award twice, and so we want to welcome and celebrate Jathan Barrera for his Pharr value demonstration and commitment to our pride values. So,
Great. Where is he?
Jathan.
All right.
And his director's here too to share some words.
Wonderful.
Well, again, this is a great opportunity to be able to showcase, again, the work that the city of Pharr does. And again, this is an exceptional example. Jathan is one of our programmers, so he does work with all city departments and working with solutions, trying to identify and digitize and move us to more digital services. So again, it was a wonderful to be able to see that other departments he works with have nominated him. But again, he truly showcases the pride values, and we're very grateful that he is here with us. So, Jathan.
I agree.
Thank you all. I appreciate the opportunity to be working here. I've been here for a little over a year, never worked a day in my life. So really happy to be here. Like I said, thank you so much for everything that y'all
Thank
do.
you for what you do. Now, I love my streaming. That's the most I know about technology. What exactly do you do? If you could tell the public, because I don't know what that means.
So I'm a programmer for the city. I worked with all the software that the city uses, and as far as creating solutions, that way, you know, things that they do on paper, they convert it to digital now. Make it easier for residents too as well, so that way they can, whenever they're at home on the computer applying for something, it's as simple as a couple button presses, and then our city gets it and they go through about their processes. And so yeah, it's really fun, really interesting. A lot of solution, a lot of meetings and you know, data analysis. So
Yes.
I enjoy it a lot.
Well, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Great job. Oh, sorry. Can we just take a photo with you, don't mind?
All right, next we have Kenya with our city events of interest.
Good afternoon, Mayor, Commissioner, City Manager. I just want to say thank you. I've been with the city for exactly a year last week, and I just look forward to continuing to share Pharr stories and highlighting the over 30 departments that we have, all of the projects and initiatives. We've had a lot of events, a lot of wonderful things happen in the city of Pharr, but we don't want to keep you here all night, so we'll only showcase a couple of the videos. One of them is the St. Patrick's 5K. It was the 20th annual, and we had a record-breaking number of attendees, almost 5,000 attendees at this 5K. And up next, our digital literacy program. We had another graduation. This was the very first time we go to an RV park for these classes. Normally they're at a city building, and it was the first time, and we will continue to travel to different RV parks to offer this to our community.
The digital literacy program from Pharr Connect hits the road. Course instructors traveling to Winter Haven RV Park to teach residents how to navigate their newly installed Pharr Connect internet service.
We're very fortunate to be able to provide this service to our community, again at no cost.
Pharr Connect reaching a new milestone in digital connectivity by offering high-speed, reliable internet to now include apartment complexes and mobile home parks, such as Winter Haven. For some, it was an introduction to using a computer and Pharr Connect. For others, it was a refresher.
The instructors were wonderful. They answered questions, they helped you. Couldn't been a better class. I would highly recommend it. I was an educator, so I knew about computers, but it's been a few years past. I was a little behind. I needed some refreshing, and I got it. And the information has helped me move on.
I think everybody should learn something about computing, and everybody has that ability no matter how old we are, you know, and we just need to have somebody that say, you can do it. And we had a great time. We had fun, we laughed together, and I learned some things I didn't know about my computer. We just had a great time. And the staff is magnificent. They just knew that we were all scared and didn't know what we were doing, and just really had a good time together with us, and kept on saying, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. We'll help you do it, you know, yeah.
A total of 24 residents graduating from the course earned a free laptop, and more classes are on the way. For more information on how to sign up, call Pharr Connect at 956-402-2000.
So again, registration's still open. We encourage your residents to sign up and receive that free laptop. And we have something really exciting that just came to Pharr. We had a grand opening and ribbon cutting on March 4th for a breast milk donation site and a wellness room at Pharr 1. Let's check it out.
And as moms and caregivers, we know something very deeply. No matter how busy life becomes, no matter how demanding our work schedules are, no matter how many responsibilities we carry, our children always come first. 2, 1.
So today we're here at Pharr 1, located off of Nolana and the Expressway. It's a very special day today because we actually had a first ever ribbon cutting in our region for not only a holistic wellness center, but also for our milk bank. And as you can see right in back of here, this is the refrigerator that will be housing that liquid gold that would be coming from our region.
These two initiatives, again, fall in line with public health and what we do to give back to our community. So Mother's Milk Bank of Austin is a great partner who offered us this opportunity to collaborate. They've established the freezer that we have here at this facility. They've donated that. They've given the financial contribution to be able to be a milk depot site.
I'm a neonatologist, right? So neonatologists, we take care of newborn babies. Any baby less than 34 weeks gestational age, premature, will try to receive 100% breast milk. In the event that the mother cannot produce or contribute to the 100% breast milk nutrition, we rely on donor milk.
We've had a lot of babies who do not tolerate formulas, and so when that happens, they are oftentimes placed what we call NPO, or nothing by mouth, and so they do not eat, and then they have to wait a couple more days by the time that they can initiate feedings. And so what happens with formula does not happen with breast milk. And so breast milk will allow babies to not only feed, but actually, grow from the breast milk itself. We don't have to stop feedings, and it lowers the risks of complications.
The Wellness Center and the milk bank, I think it's really, really gonna help everyone in general. Like I said, not just in Pharr. Obviously, we initiate everything in Pharr, but it's really for the region.
We're all trying to do 5 things at one time, and there's never enough hours in a day. People would be amazed how even just 10 minutes of quiet journaling, listening to beautiful music, aromatherapy, there's so many different things in that room. It just helps you re-energize.
So we are here in our wellness room. We have 6 different R's that we would like to showcase within our wellness room. So we have our reflect, our release, we have our refuel, restore, reconnect, and reset. So all of these areas provide wellness tips and habits that we encourage our community to partake in. These are simple things that we can do in our everyday lives, and we know that healthy habits in everyday lives create overall well-being. And so that is what we encourage in this room. Any Pharr resident who would like to come and partake in this room, please do so. We encourage you all. We're here from Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. You can call us, make an appointment. We're happy to help.
We thank our health department for really going all that with both rooms. You saw in the video, very, very detailed, the aromatherapy, different things to decompress, and also educating our community on the importance of breast milk donation. So thank you. Now, we held the Holly event in partnership with the Indian Association of the Rio Grande Valley. For those not familiar, Holly is a Hindu tradition. It marks the beginning of spring. So it was spring on the first day of spring on the 20th, and this event was on the 21st, very successful, completely packed. We enjoyed delicious Indian food, a lot of activities, a lot of dancing. City manager, we'll see him on the video. Let's check it out.
Excited to be out here celebrating another great year of Holly Fest. We're super excited to be with our friends, the Indian Association of the RGV. Every year it's a great time, the community comes out, so always great to come out and get a different cultural experience. On behalf of Dr. Ambrosio Hernandez and our entire City Commission, we're grateful to everyone who came out to make this year special.
Happy Holi! Holi is basically like in India, it's a spring season, and spring season belongs to like new crops are coming. So it's a new festivity. We just enjoy new crops, and new colors are coming after winter.
Happy Holi!
We love embracing different cultures and traditions here in the city of Pharr.
Yeah.
It was great.
Did we get a new city manager? Because it sounded like a girl. Who was that? What happened?
He was excited. We were having a good
Oh,
time.
no tuner, right? Yeah.
No tuner for Batman.
And now March is Women's History Month. We also celebrated Women's International Day. So we had our annual luncheon. And on this day, we had an amazing panel, great panelists, business owners, a former judge. And we were also really happy to have our Deputy City Manager, Cindy, joining us. And we announced the Woman of the Year. In case you haven't seen it, let's find out who it was.
So this year, the theme for International Women's Day was Give to Gain. So we did a whole week of celebration for our female staff. One of the events we hosted was a closet where our female staff could bring some of their attire that they no longer use that they can donate later to someone that needs it.
So this was a wonderful event that the City of Pharr put on. Panelists were, 4 women from different backgrounds, different experiences, different professions. The questions that we were asked were, intended to serve as an example to the women in the audience, share part of our stories, but hopefully to inspire them also.
So I really want to encourage young women to not give up, to work hard, and to work past that, because you belong where you're at and you will get ahead.
Young women in leadership, number one, I would say, lead authentically, be who you are, bring your best strengths and talents to the table, surround yourself with amazing people. I see far too many people that don't want anyone that they think is better around them because they feel threatened by that. The reality is I want everyone around me to be better because that makes me better, it makes the team better.
It is my honor to recognize this year's Woman of the Year, Cynthia Garza-Reyes. It was unanimous across the board in the impact that Cynthia has made for the city of Pharr with monumental projects such as the bridge expansion, such as the internet. These are things that are going to impact the lives of our residents, not just today, but for years to come. And she was a driving force behind those initiatives.
It's an amazing feeling, and I think today was very monumental for me because it gave me a chance to sit back and say, wow, you know what? You've done some pretty amazing things, and it's okay to celebrate them. Every one of these women that were here are truly boss ladies. They know how to fix their crown and go in and work a room if they need to. Every day, it is a struggle, and it continues to get better, but it continues to get better when we work together as a group.
Congratulations to our Deputy City Manager.
Congratulations.
And another celebration, our city manager, Dr. Jonathan Flores, he received a very prestigious award on Monday through the American Society for Public Safety Administration. It was an annual conference in California, and his award was for the National Public Service Award. Let's check it out.
For the past 85 years, we have hosted our annual conference for our members. And we like to bring our community together. And it's a diverse community. We have academics, we have practitioners, we have students and new professionals. And this 5-day event gives them the space to network, to exchange thought leadership and best practices of what's going on in public service at every level of government.
The people who are involved in the day-to-day workings of government are uniquely driven to serve their communities and to help their neighbors. And that sort of virtually anyone working in government could be doing something else in the private sector. To them, the work is about the mission and it's the chance to help people.
So awards like the National Public Service Awards provide that opportunity to say to the communities, hey, we at a national level, we much broader than your own community, know what excellence looks like, and your public service, including your city manager, are really leading the effort of excellence.
His leadership has fundamentally reshaped local government in South Texas. Congratulations, Dr. Flores.
You know, as a faith-driven leader, first and foremost, I want to thank God for continuing to provide me with a platform where I'm able to make an impact and to leave a lasting legacy, not just in my work, but also in my household. Or to be a public administrator is to be selfless, and it's to be able to do the most that you can for the masses of people and to have their best interests in mind. To our elected officials who continue to trust me to lead our great city, I want to thank them. Getting the pulse of how our community wants to be governed and incorporating that into our daily workforce. And then to have the solid team that I have around me who commit to the mission, the vision, and the values of the city of Pharr as we work diligently every day. And it's just as much for you all as it is for me personally. Thank you all.
National Public Service Award through ASPA. Congratulations.
Wow, congratulations, sir. You kept that pretty quiet. Nobody knew about this. Congratulations to you and your family.
I appreciate it.
It's a lot of sacrifice on your behalf of your family, supporting you. So
Thank
very
you
grateful.
All, thank you all for everything that you do and for setting the standard of excellence here and just for continuing to trust me. And we've got a great team. We've seen that in all of the successes that our team accomplishes and what we're doing for the community. And it starts with you all in your vision, so we appreciate you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Congratulations once again.
And now moving on to our upcoming events. We have 3. One of them is the Easter Extravaganza, the annual egg hunt. We have over 18,000 eggs for the kiddos. It's all divided by age group, so a very safe event. We invite everyone to join us. It's at the Allen and William Arnold City School Park. It's taking place this Saturday. It all starts at 10 a.m. and it will go right by age groups. There's carnival rides, moon jump, there's a petting zoo, there's snacks, activities, a great event for the entire family, and of course, the prizes. And after that, we have the annual scavenger hunt. For this one, we have already 30 groups registered. This one's really fun. We partner with different businesses. I was so afraid of accidentally naming those businesses here because we obviously can't announce that until the day of, right? It's a riddle. We'll be announcing through social media. Once they get to the first location, they scan a code and the riddle is revealed. And on social media, we have a few hints. That way they can move on to, I believe it's 7 locations total. And the winner is, well, the first one to arrive at the last location, right? And we just verify that they did attend every single one of them. There's monetary cash prizes. And yeah, we already have 30 groups, a lot more than last year. So it will be really fun. Of course, be safe. You're rushing to get from one business to another, but make sure to drive very safely, right? We don't want anyone speeding. We'll have PD on location to make sure everything runs very smoothly. Yeah.
Exciting.
We also have Paint the Park. So Paint the Park, we have Earth Day taking place on April 25th. That is a Saturday. But before the main event on the 25th, we ask the community, local artists, or maybe even if you aren't an artist, you're in high school, you're in maybe art class, you want to paint, come and join us. We have spots available for you to decorate for the day of. And the day of the event, Earth Day, on the 25th, we will announce the winner. We have 2 categories, one for the youth and one for the adults. And the theme this year is Birds of Pharr. If you scan that QR code, you'll see all of the details. We will be providing paint, we provide brushes, and some other things. So it is completely free, and we encourage everyone to register. That is still open. Yeah.
All right.
That is all I have for you today, unless you have any questions.
No.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, we have our consent agenda, all items.
We're going to go to, in accordance with section 551.071 to 551.087 of the Texas Government Code, the Pharr Board of Commissioners hereby gives notice that it's convening into executive session to discuss the items listed in the public portion of the agenda items. The time is 4:59. We'll be right back. We're back in open session. Let's go.
All right, item 6, consent agenda. All items listed under consent agenda are considered to be routine and non-controversial by the governing body and will be enacted by one motion.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes.
Mr. Chairman, one abstention for the record.
Huh?
One abstention for
Oh, I'm
the
sorry,
record.
one abstention. My mistake. Let's go.
All right, 7A, consideration and action, if any, on ordinance amending ordinance number 0-2023-46 of the City of Pharr, Chapter 118 subdivision modifying Section X, fiber optic, first reading.
Motion to approve. Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes.
Item 7B, request to table.
Okay.
Which one?
7B.
Motion to table.
Oh, yes, we're going to table.
Yeah, 7B.
7B, we're tabling. Do we need a motion or what?
Motion to table.
Yes.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes. It's tabled. Next.
7C, consideration and action, if any, on ordinance for transfer of property from the City of Pharr to Pharr Economic Development Corporation, adoption on first reading.
Okay. Any motion?
Motion to approve. Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes.
7D, consideration and action, if any, on resolution adopting the 10 Texas traits of good government and authorizing application for the Balanoff Good Government Award.
So move. Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes.
Item 7E, consideration and action, if any, on resolution appointing, reappointing 4 members to the Pharr Animal Shelter Advisory Committee. Staff recommends Dr. Yaritza Rivera, David Fernandez, Daniel Castro, and Elizabeth Diaz.
So move. Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes.
Item 7F, consideration and action, if any, on resolution appointing, we're gonna take no action on 7F.
Okay. Next.
All right, 8A, consideration and action, if any, awarding service contract to Science Brothers Construction for expressway frontage sewer line repairs, TIPS contract number 241001.
Motion to approve. Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes.
Item 8B, consideration and action, if any, on guaranteed maximum price amendment number 1, GMP number 1, to the existing construction manager at risk, CMAR contract with D. Wilson Construction Company for the City of Pharr multi-use.
So move. Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes.
Item 8C, consideration and action, if any, authorizing city manager to enter into a service contract with Half Associates for professional engineering services for a utility adjustment project along Eldora Road.
So move. Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes.
Item 8D, need a motion on table.
Motion on table.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It's on table.
All right, AD, consideration and action, of any, awarding construction material testing services contract to Terracon Consultants, Inc. for the City of Pharr multi-use facility.
So moved.
Second. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes.
Item 80, consideration and action, of any, authorizing city manager to enter into an agreement with Ramcon Group LLC of Brownsville, Texas for the remodeling of the Tierra del Sol Golf Course. TIPS contract 260-10402.
Motion to approve.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes.
Motion to adjourn.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes. Nobody opposing. 5:54. We're adjourned.